Hey, hey, hey! It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo Krampus. Back with another review for Echo Krampus month. I am back with a new review as after 2 years, I will be doing a follow-up to one of my videos I did during Echo Krampus month back in 2022, as I will be doing a review of the Jack Frost sequel, Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Killer Mutant Snowman. What was it? Mutant Killer... Well, anyways, this basically reintroduces us to Sam, the sheriff who had caught Jack when Jack was human, and then had to deal with Jack when Jack became a killer snowman. And he goes to see a psychiatrist, and when he starts to go over the events of the first movie, the psychiatrist turns on his phone so his receptionist and everyone else can hear it. Because everyone's a big joke, ho ho ho, killer snowman, ho ho, antifreeze, ho 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 ho, the whole 10 yards. Well, Sam is going to be going to this tropical resort. Give me a minute. Going to be going to a tropical resort because his deputy Joe is going to be getting married, and he's going to be the best man. However, some people have found Jack's remains, which are put in these antifreeze containers and buried. They found them and they're experimenting with them, and some janitor guy accidentally drops coffee in there to where the antifreeze is, and Jack is back. And he's out to get Sam. At the resort, we see the captain, the colonel, who's in charge. I guess it's Billy or Bobby, whatever his name is. And this other guy, Captain Fun. Well, I fucking find Captain Fun annoying. Anyways, because, I guess, Sam's blood had got into the antifreeze, there's now a connection between, a psychic connection or whatever, between Jack and Sam. It allows Jack to be able to find Sam. And after he kills 2 people out on a raft, Jack makes it to the island, to the resort, and starts to kill people. These 3 girls who are trying to hook up with some guys. He turns into an anvil and crushes one. Another falls on some ice spikes he had put in the ground. The other, he takes some tongs and my eyes, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. She dead. Eventually we find out that Agent Manos has survived. He's been recast, and they explain this by saying that his face was so damaged in the first movie he had to get plastic surgery and to repair all the damage, and it changed the way he looks. Anyways, Manos knows something's going on. The colonel wants to cover everything up. And Sam's like, oh, Jack's here, oh no. And no one wants to believe him. They think he's just gone cuckoo. But eventually, Jack reveals himself. When he makes it snow on this island, it's all chaos. He ends up vomiting and spitting out this little snowball that hatches into this little mutant baby thing. And there's a whole bunch of those things all over the place. So now they gotta run from Jack. They gotta run from the mutant snowballs. They try antifreeze because Jack is now immune to antifreeze. And so now they gotta deal with mutant babies, Jack, antifreeze not working, and try to find a way to take out Jack. Now, this movie is a little more over the top than the first one. A little bit more ridiculous. The little babies are kind of like when you see the first one, the guy's looking down at it. It's like things looking at him like, Daddy, Daddy. He's like, oh yes, I'll be your daddy. I killed Daddy, and then kills the guy. So they're cute but evil. They do the scene like. Reminds me a little bit of Gremlins and Ghoulies, where you have them like these little things go around terrorizing people at a bar. much like they did at sorry about that, in Gremlins. Listening to music, drinking, the ones that's got a straw in a drink that never ends. Alcohol. And, like I said, it is ridiculous. Manners is, almost cartoonishly ridiculous with his whole, showing up. He's got the eye patch on. At one point, for some reason, he's walking around with a fedora and a detective outfit, and he's all like, coconut sharks. It's coconut sharks. Agent Fun, like I said, Captain Fun is annoying. And how they end up doing it, killing these things, finding a weakness? Bananas. Come on, this movie is like over 20 years old. Actually, technically, it's getting closer to 30 because this was filmed in 1998 and released in 2000. Now, it's well worth checking out. If you're a fan of the first movie, you may or may not like this. I like it because it doesn't take itself ridiculous. It looks, I think they could have gone a little bit more wild with it, but it's just got that just right for that, well, I want to say 1998 humor. Yeah, I was 20 years old when this movie was made, and 22 when it came out, probably. But it is well worth checking out. It is on Tubi. I found it on YouTube. I'll put a link for both of those in the description. And it is fun. The effects are like, again, cartoonish. Like when the girl gets a sludge, the giant anvil dropped on her. It's almost like they took the cartoon effect, of an anvil being dropped on somebody, added a little bit of gore. The tongs to the eyes. The one girl decides to take a skinny dip, only for Jack to freeze it and cause her to get trapped and drown. A lot of like ice-related death. When the bananas hit the little things, it's all like, ugh, they blow up. You don't get no Shannon Elizabeth type scene in this one, and that's a very memorable scene from the first one. And it is well good. It's well worth checking out. MVD, I believe, has a rewind for both this and the first one. Now, if you've seen this movie, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about the first one. They're fun watches. They don't take themselves serious. They have a good fun. Then we were teased a third one. And apparently the guy who did this movie did want to do a third one, where Jack would become like a Godzilla kind of kaiju type creature. But sadly, Christopher Alport in 2008 would pass away. He would lose his life in an avalanche. Which, I mean, they could do it without the character or recast it, but this is Christopher Alport was a huge part of this movie and the first one. May he rest in peace. Again, if you've seen it, tell me what you think about it. I have got to go. I have the heat on, so this mask is a little hot. Anyways, I'm the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I'll see you on the Krampus side. Toodaloo.